Welcome to our daily broadcast. This is Mission and Ministry Les Sylvester. Thank you, somebody, for watching and tuning in and for understanding and creation. And we have a very powerful message right now. This powerful message is titled AF23. And AF23 is actually of this great 23 and any other 23 that we can refer to. Now, I have a very short message. As we can see live on this very broadcast, there is a herb. It's not just a herb. To call it a herb is corrupt. But there is a living thing here. There is a spirit here. I would like us to see how this spirit plant is able to live. So you can call it beyond supernatural. And this is what we're actually going to be talking about. If you know this, there is probably you are lucky enough to see it, because I want you to know somebody who haven't ever witnessed that thing before in your life. I needed to see it not from book, but alive as we are right before me. We'll see it live, and alive it is. Watch carefully. The goodness of this business is of the Lord, not what you think in the church or Sunday. I'm not church, I'm not Sunday for you. But in my business, I am my great own Sunday. So that if I need light, I get light for myself. If I need to turn it out, I turn it out. That is it. But it is no man's authority to say that you worship Sunday. You can't do that, because you have to go through the hell of it. So you cannot worship even what you don't know. But many of you are there that really worship things you do not know their connection or source. How do you follow a religion you don't even know its beginning? Now, if you are following the religion, why do you not find out to know if that is a religion that can actually give you life or lead you somewhere? And such things will only make you know what you don't understand. So this plant, I want to show you that this plant is so magical, very powerful. But what can it do in our life? Not what somebody says out there, but what the Lord who created it, the Lord of the heavens. Look at it in the heavens. The Lord who created and from the heavens. He is the only one. See the Lord up there. Here is him, the Lord, or Her Majesty. The Lord who's watching over the land when there's no sun. So you see, if I turn out the sun, I'll show you yet another light. You see this great pyramid or the great pathfinders? Here and here. Great is the Lord Almighty. Over this land where there's going to be a project. And the project is already established. Why? Because there's somebody here. Once one is here, then the project is alive. Over there. You will check all things right now in one word. So let's go for a demonstration of this plant or a spirit that I don't want to just name after just things. It's a secret. Now, you may have encountered it or seen it in any book, but here we are going to see it live displayed. You just need it, because many people be just trying to understand what is it, but is it a living plant or somebody just do it? Because the Lord is an artist enough to do all things. Now here it is. We'll go live. Check a presentation. This is what we designed to fit so well this day. Somebody is worshiping in a dead God, but many others also worship what? In the God that is alive. It means that God with his angels or ex-angels, you can find it. And all that is really on the screen. We say that AF23 and the code as it is commanding authority, host in the whole world. The host, spirits of angels. When I say spirit of angels, I am, and I know the spirit of angels. But if I haven't seen the spirit or a flesh, I can have no testimony of what I'm saying. But I know the spirit of angels as myself. I know it. But they haven't come out clearly to show me that they are as I'm saying it. But in me, if I need a proof of an angel's existence, I know it. I am this person. I am the real person. So spirit of angels, strange. So that's why this 23 is actually not what you pray. I decree again. Not what you pray. Because the 23 itself hold all that it is. And you can find 23 as a clock. And you can find 23 in the darkness. You can find the 23. I will find out why 23. Even that say he's planted that, along the still waters. You can find it right there also here. Because the Lord is a creator. So I said what? Oversteps what? Oversteps metaphysical. So this is what we are, displaying. I won't be shouting so much. So let's go quickly on what mission we are actually led to. So right before you, we are broadcasting live, and you can do every best as we're going to see live. This is what I've been showing you up there. This is the Lord of this day right now and this moment. Where you decree, tell the world, you are not from their world, but your Lord or your angel who watches over you will surely take you where you deserve. Command yourself and break yourself out of all chains of the world. Break yourself and separate. Be separated. Throw yourself out because of all these religions and all the other things. They have nothing, but they'll end up somewhere. Of all that you are seeing in the world is a creation to someone, a spirit. And that spirit is this that commanded you and instructed you and contracted you to know him when he sent his angel. Obey him, for he will not pardon your transgression. Now let's go live. What I'm saying is very important and very powerful. This is all you need. Look, the Lord has done so much. I'm a creator enough to tell you. Why? If the Lord created and I show you that which the Lord has created, you have to know that I'm a creator. That's why I see the one who created something. What you are asked or led to know it. Listen, here we are, the live presentation. This is, again, power of spirit. If the Lord made you as a quickening spirit, you will know what is your life or spirit life. You know this very powerful living thing or spirit of the angels. How do you think a plant is magical enough to prove itself or ability? That when it is touched, you have to say it closed. And a little while, it can open again. Why? Because you have to know that the plant that you are told is a living plant is this. This is the real plant that is a living plant. And not just a plant, but it's a spirit. So if it is not quickened, how do you think it should work? You will see what I'm doing now. Just observe it clearly. If you need anything, communicate the best, and the best will lead you to the best. Remember, the Lord has not sent anyone to you to defile you, but the Lord has sent someone to rather what? Save you. But the one who saves you is your authority, is the greater one. But the one who comes to defile you is the weaker one that you are even more than given power. So the one who comes to defile you is this person that is robbing what good is in you, that the Lord conserving you. Because you have a power or a special gift, that's why they came to defile you and to rob you and to destroy you. But when you see such thing, the one who comes to what? To save you, that person is your superior. If you have nothing good, the enemy will not come to defile you or to take anything out of you. And so if you are not anything important to the Lord before the Lord, there will be no angel who will also come and save you. And you have to understand. So if this plant is living and I touch, if this angel spirit, or if I minister this as a spirit now to you, and it quickened, so you shall have been quickened. If you are that person that a spirit should deliver from out of the hands of the wicked. This day, somebody says Sunday, but it has always been Sunday. It means that there's always light, there's always what? Shade or thick darkness. But many are they that do not know the times they are living. So we also what? Discern the times. Let all this thing tell you what is times. Right now. For the Lord of the heavens is working mighty things. And that I can also give you life. So if you're following the angel of the life or angel of light, they will show you what the Lord is doing. When you go to the church, you will not know what is happening in the world. But it is commanded that you know what is happening. If not, you have yourself what? To blame and not blame it on anybody because I am available. What you have that is share with me. I share with you what is life and natural and supernatural and overstep what? Metaphysical. So it means that you can stand on this and see beyond the heavens or space or from a distance or very distant. Right after this, we're going to take a tour and you see what I'm saying. We are not in one place showing you all things. But if I be in one place and show you all things, then you have to look for me. Why am I saying this? Because I can move. So that wherever the situation is there, I'll be. And when I stop moving, then it is your responsibility to search for me because you must have received of me when you receive me. Something really good. So I also expect that you come to my house with thanksgiving every time. For you don't have to contract me because I'm your superior. You cannot send me to do anything for you. I know my work. That's why it is written over there, I know my work. If you also know your work or if you know who saved you out of trouble, then you should know what you have to give. Offering of what? Great thanksgiving and appreciation. You cannot write an appreciation to me without mentally, physically presenting something. For out of this world, you gotta say it's empty, it's something. So here, now listen and watch carefully. Observe this clearly. Then 0952, we're going to demonstrate over this crop. Listen, somebody, watch carefully. Pay close attention. Check it here. My finger that direct the path. If I show you not what is living, Then you tell me my finger is deceiving you. Listen, watch here now, somebody. Watch carefully. I want us to pay close and much attention. What is it that you're saying? What are you saying, somebody? Let's see it here live. Live. Oh, this one. Check here. Close camera attention. Watch it. What do you observe? Has the plans not closed? Or you want to say it again? Take over this one. Did you say it shattered? I touch only this. And it's even more miracles. Like as I shake it or touch it, it will close all these ones here. But because my finger is actually supernaturally showing you what is supernatural, so they are doing it according as I touch it. This is a special spirit. So if a plant or a spirit know it that you touch it and they quicken. So you as a woman, when I see you open your legs, open it as every man walking in, and I close it or I touch you, I said, no, thou shalt not do this, for it is commanded, it is forbidden. You cannot do that. If a crop should close its gaps, why not a woman also close your gap? Tell me, this is what the Lord says. Even nature should guide you or teach you. Now, he who is of nature comes to show you the truth. And the truth is that you cannot tell me that I'm the one who forced this thing to close. I want to touch you. So the Lord can speak to you in signs, touching, or spirit, or physically, or voice, and of sign or symbols, and let that thing quicken you. At least for the devil, you can say that truly, if you are with this very man or creature or angel, let the work of the devil prevail against himself, because at the end you know that you're going to win. Yes, once you're led as a spirit leaded it, so I win. As I win, so you must win. Yeah, because if you didn't win, you are not following the goodness of the light. So I'm showing you light of what you don't know today. Look at it again. I don't want to, I have to just make sure we get. So we will take more live presentation, not only standing here or sitting here. Check it over there. Has it shouted? Or you didn't see it? Has this one not closed? Let's see the next one. Has it not closed? So is this plant living enough that if a creator made it, would you say that the plant has not obeyed the one who made it? Or that if you are a living thing, you touch them and they're also saying they are also living things? This is what tells you they are also living things. So in this, you cannot say you are just working on them or just doing anything. So as you communicate to a spirit, so it is, you are communicating. This is not a shrine. Check again. Has it not shouted? Has it not shouted? Has it not shouted? Check the whole of that. You need only what is truth. You only need the truth. Not what somebody is forcing over you to understand as truth. There's no understanding if it doesn't work. So this is manifestation. So if you are truly anointed, as the plant says, it is anointed because the Lord who created it made it to operate as it is. But how? You can put this thing out of this place and it is dead and gone completely. But as it is still laying to what? To the ground or soils, it is functioning. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a light connected with a power source, you surely have to work. You must have that source of the Lord. If you are the Lord's own, you must not fail. So it is again, let's see. So can I do all of this? You see, just recently we did, so this one apply, you touch it, it closed. Now it's open again. So we can touch it again. You see it shuttered? All right, it's shutting. Check it. So is the plant not living? Is this artificial or is right? So if a white man look at this thing and is able to perform it through the light, it is not artificial. But the only thing that you have to differentiate between the two is this. This one is naturally growing, but the other one, you made it. But it doesn't make it invalid. It is valid. Do you get it? That's how can we mention even the AI and all of that. And I at that time mentioned AII. Or I made it A plus I. I made it A plus AI. So it's AAI. That's the new world you are living in. So if plants or spirit are quickened, or the quickening of flesh, you must follow that which is quickening. You don't have to remain a stone. Let's touch stone and see. You may not see the effect of the touching of the stone, but it would have something given if I am the one quickening. You can see stone, touch it, and nothing is awakening. But it doesn't also make it dead. Stones are not dead, but they are dead ones. But only that which showeth or leadeth you unto salvation, that you can say is giving you life. But not when you see one stone and thinking that any other thing that be stone is what you can. No, no. The Lord had commanded what? White stone. White stone. So the white men are doing this. Don't call them just names. They are doing mighty things. Now, if I be rejected, or you probably think I'm the rejected, and I'm in this very wilderness. Look at my screen now. What do you find? What do you find? Well, I'm giving much detail of things. So it's working. Don't say that I pray in the name of something and it didn't work. So I didn't mention the name of anything, but this thing worked. Because that is how the Lord configured it from the beginning. That it should not fail until this day. It is still what it is. So you have to give credit, glory, spirit, strength, and all your good unto the Lord, who is able to create such a thing, or a living spirit that has kept its covenant. So this is a covenant plant unto the Lord of creation. Yeah. You get it. So this is, I command you, devil, as the covenant of the plant, shattered and opens. So break curse out of my life. So I break curse out of your life. What curse is it? If you deserve it, then that is your curse. I cannot break it. Even if I can break it, I'm saying that the Lord has shown you what you must do to live or to have life. And things he has said is forbidden. So I cannot, with the power of God, abuse it, like just abuse it or abuse the power. No, I cannot do that. Certain things I won't do it. Even if I have the power to do, I won't do that. I'm only showing you what you could do. Yeah, with such things. Now, if I be not the one who makes such discoveries, 1707, thank you. What do you think I'm showing you? If you go to the church today and you see nothing like this as a miracle, it's a miracle plant. And I mentioned that it's overstep what? Metaphysical. Because you are failing to quicken or to be quickened, even when the spirits are available. That if I said, let sickness die out of you, or disappear, or vomit, or move out of the space of ungodly lifestyle. So we are not born to the world, but we have a bond toward the spirit of quickening, that I should be healed, that I should be created, I should be renewed. Even if this plant is a covenant plant, if there's a spirit of covenant spirit unto the Lord of heavens. So let it not fail that which the Lord has commanded, even as it's still working. Now let's take a walk, a little walk. Let's go for a tour. When we return, we'll see what next. Here is a project, and the project is this. Now we're going to look at that, an overflow. Now on the side right, if I'm facing the west, this stream, now you can see, this is a stream. It's a spring of waters. So you call it spring of waters. Yeah, but you see on the screen, the source of this stream is what? Spring. It means it's coming out of the land. So you can say when you cut yourself, you will see blood oozing or something oozing out of you. So it's the earth. So this earth is not dead, it's alive. That's why it's showing us more of that. See that on the road. Now facing the west, check over there, west. On the side right, there's a stream now connecting to what? The rivers over there. So this very stream, we are going to follow it. Follow up on it and you see what is next. You can see this side. So there's an overflow of what I created. This I haven't communicated enough of it until you're hearing and understanding. So listen to the spirit as they communicate. Because all that I am doing is a spirit. You think it's possible. It's impossible when I am not possible. And it is impossible when I am also not what? In the opposite. So when I become impossible, I tell you whether it is possible or not, I say it's impossible. You see that this has become river, ocean, whatever. That's how you saw or you see what it is written and written. You know the term reckon. So when I speak, listen to my tongue, so that you won't claim the devil or the liar is here. He's not here. I rebuke the devil because I have to work out something really powerful. Now that you are here to say, I made this, and the last time we named it what? Holiness creature, and I made it XX and this and that. That is the naming, the coding. Over this time, you see it as it covers the whole surfaces as a reservoir of an overflow onto that which connects. So if you need to work hard on time, work at the time you are also given. You have to meet the deadlines. For the Lord giving you something to be done or to deliver an execution, you must follow it. Don't wait on any man because they have failed to do their portion or portion. The water remains the same color. But now the water that connects into it is a different color because that one is not, this is not created now from flood. This is now what? Originally a spring of water. So as the first one came, you may witness it as flood, causing what? Maybe unbearable situation. Now, the flood which you think will cause unbearable situation has now received what? Strength, multiple powers of what? Even more springs of water. So that we are having an overflow. As this one is full or filled, then it is creating an extension from this side to connect to yet other places. This is how it receives what? Life. And is able to what? Supply to yet another world. I will get what I'm saying. Here, listen. I don't have to talk so much. I'm right before you. Look at what I'm saying. You see that place over there. You look at it as though it is what you describe it on the screen. But look at the side here too. Now, we can see this as water that is now different because from the beginning of this is clean. So it connects and washes and keep on cleaning. So as it's overflowing, it will be moving the surfaces, or it will, as a result, clean this and become a clean water as it is coming from the original source. So when you tell us water is colorless, you are saying nothing. You don't know what I'm saying. For if you did not know a crystal water, then what I'm saying is color. It's crystal, not color. It's a universe. It's a kind of heaven. That you should see it, but identify it in the color to know that you are truly in a different world. I'll be following. I'm not speaking from my head. I'm speaking as the spirit quickens, or as the eye is doing it. You know that what I'm saying is of the eye, the light. So whatever light is upon me, that's what I'm using. Or whatever spirit I'm ministering now is this that is talking or communicating. So I'm not looking into my head. I'm only talking. But the message is this. Not just talking. When I say I'm only talking, it means that I'm only a vessel being used right now. Even though I have the power to change. But I'm allowed to what? Operate the way it is. Whilst we're standing. Check over this side. Is this not stream? Is the water not flowing from that side? If you didn't know my location, you might think that I am just in a different location showing you what is unapproved. I'm showing you about what? Creation. Listen and pay more attention. So 23, thank you. So here it is. I said this out. If you are not led as the power of the Holy Ghost or the darkness of the Lord himself and the light of himself, this year will not favor you. So as my land is even springing up waters, there it tells you, I told you it's a land of the living, the land of the spirit, the living spirit. So this is their performance, or this is what they can do. Do you not find my fingers in it? So if it's this not a clean water, would you find my fingers in this water or my palms dipped in this? Look at it. Do you still not find my fingers alive? Has my fingers changed? So this is what tells you a spring of water, crystal clear. Now you are seeing these waters connected into what? A place you can call reservoir. That's why I name it Holiness Creator. You know what is Creator? Or you may want to know it. If you didn't see my fingernails, then you tell me that this is not a clean water. And now this is flowing directly as you follow the path, the arrows, the directional lines of this water. Just look at what I'm saying, directional. Maybe you can see it as wave. You can see it as X. You can see it in many, many forms. You can see it. Or the vibration. You know, in this you can derive a lot of things. shaking, movement, motion. And with this, it produces sound. So it connects straight into that side. All right? And from this, because I told you I work with an overflow. As a leader, I work and I have an overflow every time I close from work or close of work. So I could close of work or from work, but I still have business going on. That's what it means. So if I have a place given you and I travel, the fact that I travel doesn't mean you should stop working and see my presence or see when I come around before you begin to work or continuing. This is what I'm saying. So you have to work. If you are the right person, you'll be under no instruction of what restriction. There will be nobody monitoring you. You'll be the supervisor, you'll be the manager, you'll be the everything. Even when you are given a supervisor, it doesn't mean that person is the one watching over your work. You who are correct, you can have nobody correct you. You know what I'm saying? So when they place someone over you as a supervisor, it doesn't mean the person is supervisor or superior over you. Unless you are just one of the things that, you don't deserve the position, or you are not given the right, or the Lord did not predestine you. Because you cannot have a manager and having a manager supervisor. No, there's no manager with supervisor. You only have assistant. The manager is the supervisor. The manager is everything. That is how. So even the CEO of the companies, he is still under the management. He's under the manager, because the manager is the one watching over all things. So it means that the Lord created the world and has given power to someone to watch over all the things, and including the Lord himself, only to make sure the purpose and vision and goals of the Lord is achieved. That is all it means. And that's what it means. So once you are appointed a manager, you are everything. There is no superior over a manager. Once you are appointed a manager, you are the superior. Because all that you do, the only result that is given is the things of what? The Lord. 2:7, 27, and 1:3. Thank you. So I'm only here